Happy rising, everyone. Happy rising. We're going to get this party started in about 1 minute. 1 minute. Divine day. We're going to start here in about 1 minute, everyone. If you just hopping in, make sure you drop OTC in a chat bar. OTC. Is today Tuesday at 8 o'clock? Make sure I ain't tripping. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Peace and greetings, you guys. Peace and greetings. My name is Isis Love. And today we're going to go over some forex trading today. We will do some crypto as well, maybe a couple of stocks in the US 30 market. Um, but yeah, so I know we got, all types of people on here right now. So, just want everybody to know once again, my name is Isis Love. I have been trading and in this investment world since about 2017, starting off with cryptocurrency. And trading is literally something that I would do for life. I don't think it's anything else that could like really match this because like, hey, if you're in a position right now where your money is not working for you, where you can't grow it, like this is the best thing I feel like right here. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. 1 second. All right, you guys, I'm just setting up live online. Got some other people coming in. All right, let me share this good old screen for you guys. Okay, just mute the lines if you're just coming in. Make sure to drop OTC in the chat bar, y'all. It's like a staple. It's like when you get in this mug, you already know OTC. All right, you guys. So as I said, I know we got new people from all levels on here. Shout out to everybody that's in our trial. If there's anybody in here from our 72-hour trial, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the nation. So we're about to go to trading view. Now, last week, you guys, we took 8 trades. Yeah, I'm gonna make it go. We took 8 trades last week, and out of 8 trades, we lost 2. Right. So this year, I mean not this year. This week, I want to really get our record 0 losses, right? 0 losses, you guys. So last week, as I said, we took 8 trades. We lost 2, won 6. Let's do even better this week, right? So I'm gonna clear all this stuff. Let me see what this was. But it took a while. 1 second, y'all. Okay, cool. This is a good example. So real quick, let's talk about it. I gotta figure out what my lines were though originally. I think it originally happened here. So the trade strategy that we use, you guys, is break, retest, trade. It's by Christopher Derrick. It's called Price Trap. So I want you guys to know I did not come up with this strategy. I will not take credit for this strategy. However, you guys can go find the same exact strategy in your school. Christopher Derrick teaches it. I would recommend that you get into the academy as well. Like these sessions that we do is definitely great because it's kind of like we're on Zoom. It's kind of a little bit more intimate, but you want to get into your academy because that is what you're paying for, right? And this is where you can find this strategy at. Drop OTC in the chat bar, Tim, in the chat, like the G12 chat, the Trade Nation chat. So check this out, you guys. Before we get into marking the chart up, I want to just show you guys what we look for and how that looks. So this requires 2 steps. You have 5 steps to set up your chart. And then after you set up your chart in 5 steps, you then have 3 indications before you get into the market. Really quick, before we talk about the 5 steps to setting up your chart, I want to show you guys the 3 things we look for before we get in the trade, right? So our chart's already set up. Well, like it's already set up. I'll show you how to set it up in a second. But as you look right here, right? Hold on, let me turn this down. As you guys look, we got our ceiling and we got our floor. Our ceiling and our floor. Our ceiling and our floor, right? And we just wait. I don't know, maybe we marked it up some over here, but we just wait. We just wait. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up. It's consolidating, consolidating. Finally, we got some moves right here. Before I tell y'all right around this area what's going on, if you see it drop, I see it in the chat bar. If you see what's going on around that area, let me see if some of my veterans can see it. This is all right here. Right there in that little cute area. If you see it drop, I see it in the chat. All right, nobody see it. It's all good. We're about to show you today. Oh, we got one person up, and that's Jay. Let's get it. All right. So y'all gonna learn today. Right? So the first thing that we want to see, and don't worry, I'm gonna remark the strategy up, is a break of structure. We want a candle to either break our ceiling or break our floor. In this instance, right here, this candle broke our floor. Right? It didn't break our ceiling, it broke our floor. And what does the floor indicate? Somebody come off, if it breaks the floor, am I selling or buying?
Selling.
Selling, yes. So the first confirmation number 1 is the break. Let's write that down. Break. Right, the break. The break. Right, it broke through and closed. We're on a 15-minute chart. It took 15 minutes for this to break. Now, the next indication that we're looking for before we get in the market, so we're not in the market yet. We're still like, okay, has it did confirmation number 1, break, check off the list. Now let's talk about that second confirmation. That second confirmation is you want to see a retest. And this was just so sexy. Look at this. It broke. It retested, and it retested back to the previous level it broke out of. That's what we want to see. Retest means pull back. Pull back means it's pulling back to this line where it originally broke out. So the second confirmation is retest, right? So we got like we got break. Oops, right here. We got break. We got retest. All right. Now, this is a 15-minute chart. So when I would have seen this next 15-minute candle right here forming up red, this would have gave me my third and last confirmation before I entered the trade. If this was green, I wouldn't have got in yet. I wanted this to be red because red is indicating a sell, right? It depends on what your trading plan is. This is a 30 pips, but if you only need 20 pips, you would have cashed out right here. That would have been your take profit. and you would have had no drawback, sniper entry, no drawback. Because remember, your stop loss, and if you're still new to calculating pips, stop loss, support resistance, you definitely got to get back in that academy, because this is not a breakdown all the way with support and resistances, right? So it little to no drawback. It's so sexy. So I would have entered in on this candle right here, and I could have made that was my TP1, which these numbers would have been in my money app. This was take profit 2 for 30 pips, which these numbers would have been in the money app. And as you guys seen, like this market went even beyond that, right? So I just wanted to really quick show you guys, and then it did it again. Like, oh man, did it again. Break, retest, trade, right? So let's mark this up. Let's do this again. Let's make this make sense for you, right? Now we're going to talk about the 5 steps to setting up your chart, right? 5 steps to setting up your chart. All right, we're going to start with this one. Now write this down in your paper. I've been known to talk a little fast, so I would definitely take notes, right? So the first thing that you want to do, the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure you're on the hour chart. The second thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're on your desired currency pair. Whatever currency pair you want to trade, just make sure that you're on it. So remember, number one, make sure you're on the hour chart and make sure you are on your correct currency pair. All right. Now, step number 2 has a 2-step process. Write that down. Step number 2 has a 2-step process. My bad, y'all. A little thirsty. And what is that 2-step process? The 2-step process is to identify the support and the resistance. All right. So I come up here. And I'm going to tell you what I did in just a second. Just let me identify it real quick. So basically, the only thing I did is, and if you're new, it's going to take I can't say it's going to take a while because we all learn different. But what I can tell you is it took me a while to fully grasp support and resistance. And the best way and the easiest way it took for me to learn it is to mark the charts up. Some of you guys are still not marking up charts, and that's why you're still confused. All right? Because the chart work is the work. The chart work is the work. Right? Now, this is where the market currently is. Right? We're on the hour chart. It's going to take 44 minutes for this whole little cute candle to get done forming. We don't know what this candle's going to do. It can break down. It can shoot back up. Who knows? All we know is that the market is right here, and we're still on step 2, which is identify the resistance and the support. Right? So what I did is I looked to my left, and I looked for the next candles that were higher than this candle. Right? So yeah, this candle right here is higher than this candle, right? However, I wanted to go to the top. Now, why did I want to go all the way to the top and place my line there? Simply because it was a better level of resistance for me. It was a resistance for me. Right? We could even kind of, let me see if I want to do this real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all just a second what I'm doing. Give me 1 second. I'm analyzing something real quick, and I'm gonna tell you. Don't even worry. Don't even trip. All right. So basically, I was just making sure. I was looking back in the past to kind of look at how the market plays off of this black line. So yeah, I could have put it here, right? But I'm gonna just put it just a tad bit up, because when I go in the past, I notice in Exhibit A that the market comes up to this black line and it gets stuck. It comes all the way to this wick and shoots back down. So I technically kind of want it like right up on here. Like before I get in this market for a buy, I want it to fully break this black line. Right. So when I look here, I notice how it struggled to break the black line. When I look here, right? When I look here, right? And all in this little sexy area right here, can somebody tell me what all of this stuff is? Hold on real quick. What is all this? What's going on? I need one of my new traders, not my veterans. I know my vets know. But what is going on in here? What is this? Anybody able to tell me? You can come off mute or you can put it in the chat bar. We're still on step 2. Anybody know what this is?
Vet still can't answer.
Well, go ahead, Vet, because I don't think nobody know on here.
Let me make sure. That's consolidation.
Yep. Who else said that? Abba? Okay, cool. All right, thank you, Jay. Okay. We got in the chat bar consolidation. Now, if you didn't know that, no biggie. You just need to get into the academy and you need to study what consolidation means, because here's the thing. Remember, if you can't, it's cute to go through the academy and learn the terminology. You can easily go to the definition and be like, consolidation means, but you got to see it. You got to be able to know. This is consolidation. It's moving sideways. It's not moving down or moving up. It's consolidating, right? So I'm not going to get too deep on that, but go back to your school and study that part. Very, very important. And if you're brand new, and you're in our trial, it's all good. Bet. Now let's look at this bottom line, which is my support line, right? Now look. Bam. Look at this. Sexy. Right. So what happens is the market came up, it couldn't break this black line. The market came up, it couldn't break this black line. This black line is represented as a support in the present tense, but in the past, this black line was represented as a resistance to these candles. Right. So support and resistance is the same thing. It just kind of depends on the angle of the candles, because all of these candles right here cannot break above this line. So since these candles since this black line is above these candles, we know that this black line is represented as our resistance, because if the candles was to go up like it did, it resists this area and falls back down. That's what resistance means, right? So I know hindsight right here where we are now. And as you can see, the candles finally broke through. And now they're on top of this black line. Now this black line is represented as a support because these candles are on top of the black line. The black line is supporting it. So imagine your floor right now supporting you. You're kind of on top of the floor, right? Like the floor is supporting you. So anywho, right, we're still on step 2. And look at this. This is so sexy. This is from earlier. It broke. It retested. Right? Bam. That's 39 pips. You only need 30. Right? That was just, it's so sexy. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. All right, bet. So now we're about to go to step 3. So remember, I'm going to say it again. Step 1, make sure you're on the hour chart. Identify your pair. Step 2, draw your support and resistance lines. Step 3, go to the 15-minute chart. All right, go to the 15-minute chart. Step 3, go to the 15-minute chart. All right, come over here, draw your lightning bolts. Draw your lightning bolts. I'm gonna tell you what the lightning bolts indicate. Sexy as F. It's so sexy. I don't know about y'all, but for me, trading is sexy. It's just a sexy thing. It's just a way somebody can get up on these charts, show you how to make the money. Now look at this. So what these little lightning bolts, frog legs, whatever you want to call them, signifies is break, retest, trade. That's all this is. We're waiting for it to break. We wanted to come down and retest. We want to get into trade. Step number 4, set your alarms. If you don't have the paid trading view, then what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna kind of have to like set your phone alarm for like every 15 minutes to an hour, maybe. That just depends, whenever you really want to, so you could check the charts, because you don't have to sit here all day. I'm not gonna sit here all day and look at this. I got my I got my alarms on, right? So when it hits these little dotted lines right here, right, it's going to automatically be like, ISIS, come check the charts. So if it breaks this, I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes, because I want to see the next 15-minute retest. Then I want to see the next 15-minute candle get ready to be red if it's going to break below, so I can get in for a sale for 30 pips, y'all. 20 pips, actually. All right, so bam, so sexy AF, 20 pips right there. And for my people who are a little bit more experienced, you know that the take profits is still support and resistance. Because look, this is a 20 pip. That's why we say take 20 to 30 pips. The market normally goes 20 to 30 pips, but this is the 20 pip mark. If we look in the past, look at how the trade comes to this green line. Look at how it's coming to this green line. This gives me even more confidence. Well, hey, ISIS, if it breaks below, baby, it's going to come back to this green line, because it does it in the past. In the past, look at how it operates off this green line in the past. Oh my God. If y'all are starting to get this, drop a 1111 in the chat bar. Drop a 1111 in the chat bar. I cannot make this sexiness up. I just can't. I wish that I could make this up, but I just can't make this up. All right, y'all, bet it's 20 pips. So my green lines is going to be representing 20 pips. On this session, we're going to start doing 20 pips. If you want to do more, no biggie. Just measure from your entry to whatever take profit you need to get to. But these are 20 pip take profits. All right, so that's one chart. Now I'm gonna break down one more, and then after that, I'm kind of just gonna put my music on, and I'm just gonna mark up all of these charts, right? This is not too much a teaching session. This is more of a watching session, right? So let's look at it real quick. Let's see what we got. Depending on when we mark this up, I can tell you guys this was a fake out. Well, no, it wasn't a fake out. It's S&P. So really quick, S&P, I normally only take five pip increment moves. So this is where it's clean over 5 pips. So check this out. So here is the great example of break retest. So sexy. Look at it. So sexy. So we had our 2 black lines. We had our ceiling. We had our floor. We waited. It was inching down. It was inching down. Voila. Right here, we got the break. Now, let me ask y'all something. Just take a wild guess. Did this candle right here break and close this black line right here? Did this candle right here that I'm rubbing it. Did this candle break and close below this black line? Somebody talk to me. Talk to me good.
Nope.
No. Why not?
What it did was it broke, but it didn't close the body of it. So you see that long wick, it wicked it basically, and it drew back up because it was support right there. I guess that used to be some type of support. So then it drew back up, and then the next candle, which was the breakout.
Yes. I hope y'all paid attention to what she said, because this can get you chopped up. So she said, just to reiterate, this candle right here, yeah, it broke through this black line. You see the wick? Yeah, it broke through it, but it didn't close. A closed candle is when the body closes below. So there goes our first indication, break, first candle. Even the second candle was a break. It doesn't matter, but this was the first candle that broke. Now look at these green candles. We got the retest, right? The market started going down. Then all of a sudden it pulled back up to retest. And then when I would have seen this little cute red candle right here, I would have got in. That would have been, I mean, really for S&P, you only need it kind of moves in 5 pip increments, 5 to 10. So me, I just take 5, right? And I mean, if I would have just took 5, my take profit would have been right here. Sexy. That means when this red candle would have hit this green line, I would have cashed out, baby. Same thing. Break. Look at it. Look at it with me, y'all. Look at it with me. Break. It broke through, right? Look at these candles right here. They came back up and they retested. That means they pulled back. They pulled back past this black line. So when I would have seen this red candle, you could have technically got in on this red candle, right? Maybe you could. Maybe you was the person like, I'm gonna wait till it get back up in the black line. So you could have entered on this red candle. You could have entered in that red candle. You could have entered in that red candle. It don't matter. But once again, it hit the same take profit. Take profit 1, take profit 2, hit just like it did it here. See now, and then look. Okay, so now here we are today, right? So I just wanted to show y'all that again, right? So I'm gonna explain this one more again, and then we just gonna mark up our 10 charts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more pairs. If y'all could put 2 more pairs that y'all don't see up here that we can trade in the New York session, put it up here. All right, you guys, what's my step 1? Somebody new. I know y'all got to know this one now. Come on now. This is gonna really let me see if y'all paying attention.
You go to the hour chart.
Bad. So I'll go to the hour chart, make sure I got my my pair together. All right, what's step 2?
Yeah, identify your support and resistance.
There you go. Boom. Right. Let's talk about it. Boom. Now let's analyze why I picked this area real quick. So we still on part 2, but we just back testing. What is back testing, ISIS? Back testing is when I say, I want these 2 black lines for my resistance and my support. However, I don't really got to do this too much because I know how to see it with my eyes. But I mean, I still do it because I never get to the point where I feel like I don't have to do stuff because I'm always a student. There's so much more I need to learn. Like, there's so much more I need to learn, right? But it will come to the time where you just see it. Now, we look at this black line right here. Remember, it's our floor. Because see, look, when we say floor, it's the same thing as support. It's the same thing as sell zone. So write down on your paper, you may hear me say support. And then I may switch and say floor. Then I may switch and say sell zone. I'm saying the same thing. I'm just using 3 different words, y'all, right? So when we look in the past, these candles, this black line represents a resistance to these candles. Does anybody know why in this instance, this black line is a resistance to these candles all around this area? Why is this a resistance to these candles?
It's acting as a ceiling. It never really touches it. Most of it doesn't.
Yes, so it's acting like a ceiling. It's resisting these candles. When the candles come up to this black line, you see it broke it a little bit, but not too much, and it fell right back down. So this is a resistant area. So that's why now, let's go back a little bit more real quick. So as you can see, that the candles haven't really made it up to this black line. If you go in the past, we all the way in the beginning of the year. We in the beginning of the year, y'all. And it still hasn't really came up here. So what does that tell me now, 2021? That tells me before I get in this trade, I want to see it break this black line because obviously this black line is something about it. You know, the market never made it up here. So this is a very important key level. Now, what's my step 3, y'all?
Go to your 15-minute chart.
Yup, 15-minute chart. Bet we here. Now, real quick, what is all of this? What's going on? What's this? This going on right here? What do we call this?
Consolidation.
Consolidation. Y'all don't let Tim outwork y'all now. Let's get it. I'm playing with y'all. But good job, Tim. Good job. Consolidation, right? That means we don't trade. Now, some people do. But I'm gonna tell y'all a rule of thumb. I'm not talking about risky trading. I'm talking about a rule of thumb is to not trade inside the trap. Don't trade. Some people do it. I'm not saying this wrong. I'm not saying this right. All I'm saying is for this session right here, if you're gonna be doing price trap, the originator, the guy who made it, he doesn't talk about trading in the trap. He talks about trading outside the trap. Imagine this: you're a fisher, and instead of fishing with a pole, you're fishing with a net. So right now we catching all the fish, y'all, all the fish. But okay, now we're waiting. So we already on step 3, 15-minute chart. What's step 4?
Set your alarm.
Set your freaking alarm. If you don't got the paid trading view, I will recommend that you get the paid trading view. It's $14.95. It will alert you on your cell phone if you got trading view on your cell phone, and it will alert your email. Right. So if you don't got it right now, then you just gonna have to set alarm on your phone. You can set it for about 30 minutes to an hour. It's really up to you, but you need to come back and check the charts. The 5th step, which I really didn't talk about, is sit back and relax. Because you gotta wait, right? This trading strategy right here takes patience. This ain't no, I mean, depending on what pair you're on, it can be a quick strategy. You can click cash out in, an hour, a couple minutes. It just all depends on what currency pair you're trading. If I'm trading US 30 with this, yeah, I can cash out pretty quick. And this all depends on how volatile the market is, right? I got the hiccups. All right, you guys, so that's pretty much it. Right? So let's do it again. I like repetition. Step number 1, make sure you're in an hour chart and pick your pair. Step number 2, identify the support and the resistance. Step number 3, go to the 15-minute chart. Step number 4, set your alarm. Step number 5, sit back and unwind. Right? Remember the 3 things so after we set up our 5 steps, the next thing we do is we look for the 3 indications to enter the market. What are those 3 indications that we look for before we get in the market?
Entry point.
That's not quite the terminology I'm looking for. What's the terminology we're looking for?
Come on, Jay, help me out.
Hold on, let me see if somebody else knows, because I know Jay knows. She does this schedule. I mean, she does this something like this strategy. Who else who's been taking notes and paying attention? After we mark our chart up, what's the first thing we want to see the market do from either this end or that end?
Hey, we got Tara said break and close.
Yes, thank you. Break and close. You guys, please take notes, because if you just like looking at me as I do this, then you're gonna be stuck. But if you take notes, you're gonna look back at your paper and you're gonna be like, oh snap, break and close. Right? So take notes. The chat bar should have been lighting up. All right, bet. Now, after we break and close, what's the next thing we looking for? It didn't broke it and close. What's the second thing we looking for? Come on now. Money makers is note takers, baby. Put it in the chat bar if you can't talk. Put it in the chat bar. Let's see.
It's retest, right? Retest.
Yep. Wait for the retest. We got Tara. Yep, she put it in there. Wait for the retest. The body came back up. Yep, wait for the retest. Last thing is that the last candle needs to be the confirmation color of the direction we're looking for. So if it breaks and retests that 3rd candle, which is supposed to be my trade candle, I want to see it green so that I can get in. Now, I don't know what color yours are. You may have changed your colors. So basically, you just want to see a candle going up, right? Majority of the people's colors are like this, but who knows? I don't know what color your trading view is, right? Because you could change this. I could change this to pink and purple, right? So yeah. But yes, you guys, that's pretty much it. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of real quick go through these charts. I'm just going to mark them up real quick. You guys are more than welcome to ask questions as I kind of just briefly go through and mark up the rest of these. So if you have any questions, you can drop it in the chat bar. You can come off mute. What up, Facebook world? Y'all got something in Facebook? What's up? What's up? What's up? Stock group. I know we ain't here trading Forex. I know y'all trade stocks. But hey, once a trader, always a trader. Y'all got anything? What's up, stock group? What y'all trade? What do you guys trade? Do you only trade stocks? You trade crypto? What y'all trade up in this group? All right, Trade Nation G12, just still marking up everything. And I may not put these little lightning bolts for all of them because, I mean, you pretty much get the point, right?
All right, we do something a little different.
Yeah, sure.
I know you said you're going to probably look at stocks. Let's look at Tesla.
Oh, dope. Yeah, let's look at Tesla. Okay, cool. Let me finish marking up the rest of these. And yeah, Tesla's been doing some things or what?
I don't know, but I know you like Tesla. Why not trade it? Get that new car.
I know. Definitely. That's something I definitely told myself I was gonna hop on that. You know, you do paper trading when I think it's called Think or Swim or Think something. I forgot what theirs is called. And start paper trading for stocks. All right, you guys. Hold on. Sometimes I got to go to the 4 hour to get me a cleaner look. All right, I'm gonna look at Tesla after this one. We're gonna check out Tesla, baby. All right, y'all. Sometimes I go to the 4 hour chart. I just want to get a better look. All right, that looks sexy. That looks sexy. All right, cool. So they got sales on, and like I say, y'all, all of them. I'm not gonna write the words, but pretty much, you know, black line at the bottom is a sell. Black line at the top is a buy. You know. Let's see. We're gonna look at Tesla. Let's see. All right, 20 pips right there. We're gonna delete these old lines right here. All right, and don't worry if it takes you a while to mark up these charts. It may take you a while, right? But it's all good. The more you do it, the more you be able to quickly do it like how I'm doing it, right? All right, so let's look at Tesla real quick. Tesla. All right. Somebody had called it Tesla. It was like, yeah, you driving that Tesla? I don't know. It was the way they had said it. Let's look at the NASDAQ. It falls under the NASDAQ. These gaps. That's the part I'm still learning. Like, I guess it's because it closes at 5. What time is it? When it started gapping off? It started gapping off weirdly around 5:30. Is this 5:30? Oh no, here it go. Hold on. Yeah, I guess you shouldn't trade this thing. Start trading. It look like it closed at 5:30 and open right back up at 9. But anyway, this gonna work on this too, y'all. Oh yeah, you could trade this on MetaTrader 4. I don't know which broker though. Anybody know what broker will let you trade Tesla besides like stockbrokers? Because it is on MetaTrader 4. So that's. Oh wait a minute. You might can do it with Hugo's way. Because if it's on there. Yeah, think and Swim by Ameritrade. Thank you. Think and Swim. Yes.
Yeah, Hugo's Way does have it.
They do? Okay, bet. So I wonder what's the difference between trading it on Think and Swim, the like stock platform, and actually trading it like on Hugo's Way. Like I wonder how that hit. Cause you know, like the trading style is different. So I wonder how it would be like trading the stocks on the Forex versus trading stocks on the stock platform. Interesting. Check that out, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know how the pip count is or nothing though. So let me see how the pips look on this. Oof. I don't know.
It's definitely about to take off. It's about to take off.
It looks like it's gonna take off in a buyer's direction.
I'm looking at.
So I don't know if this is. Huh?
I said I'm seeing a buy.
A buy, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. especially with the all the stimulus coming up. I mean, it runs under the NASDAQ. All you got, and then what I do is I just go to, well, it's still early, so they ain't call the news yet. But since the 15th, which was yesterday, NASDAQ was good, positive news. So yeah, I definitely do feel like it's still gonna take off. I think this is 20 pips. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how to measure the pips of this, but hey, I'm gonna get in this too on my demo because I need to see how this thing really moves, like how it look when the money cash out on you. Oh, that's 30 pips. Well, I'm just gonna put that right there. All right, y'all. This might be a little bit more pips, but you can work with it. The market is not even open right now for stocks. They don't open up to 9. So we got a Tesla in there. We're gonna give to y'all. All right. Thank you so much, Jay, for that. All right, y'all. We got a couple more trades to mark up. Anybody have any other questions? Any other questions? We're just marking up trades right now.
Hey, let's look at Apple or Disney.
He's like, look, look at all of them. All right, bet. Let's look. Let's finish this one real quick. Let's check out, see what Apple's doing, because I know they got my money. So I need to see what they're doing because they got my money in this computer and this cell phone. So I needs to see what Apple's doing. All right, y'all, 20 pips. Remember, this is 20 pip moves. If you need to adjust it more than 20 pips, adjust it based off of your trading plan, but we're doing 20 pip moves. 20 pip move, 20 pip move. All right, let me do one more XRP real quick. XRP. Ooh, do y'all see it? Break, retest. All of this was money, honey. I think that's about 721 pips. Sexy AF. Sexy AF. Wick slides matter. That's why I did that wick, because before I get into this to the buy, I want to really see it break the 52. You see that wick? What does a wick mean? Anybody know what a wick mean? Drop down to get your ego on, girl. I don't know where that song this came from, but don't mind me. Anybody know what the wick indicates?
Tara
Yes,
said
in the Chizat. Let me check it out. She said what?
exhaustion.
Tara on it today. Tara, send me your cash app, girl. I'm gonna buy you some lunch today. Cause you just on it. You're just on it. I haven't seen you on this call, I don't think, or maybe I did and I'm not really sure. But right now your name's not ringing a bell. And if so, I apologize. I talk to so many people every day, all day. It is definitely interesting keeping up with everybody's name. So don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head. All right, y'all. So whatever whatever your particular trading plan is for XRP, you can adjust these take profits. All right, so let's go to Apple really quick. That's gonna be my last bonus one. Apple. Let's do on also with the NASDAQ if y'all didn't know. So like when stuff is happening with Apple, when stuff is happening with Tesla, if there's negative news with those two things, you know that the NASDAQ is probably going to be moving in a sell because news is negative. If news is positive with these pairs, you can expect the NASDAQ to probably be going up, right? Because they're based off of that. Ooh, this thing look a little. All right. This looks sexy though. It definitely looks sexy. I don't know what this little, I think it's going to, I don't know if this means it's going to pre-open it right there. I don't know because I ain't never traded this before, but let's put that right there. This look good, y'all. We're going to put a little cute indication so we know when to look at this chart. I'm going to place these, never miss a trade again with our side alerts. Stay up, top, with more activity in your desk with up to 40 instant backup alerts on. Ooh, upgrade your plan. Right now, the pro plan has 10 alerts. Oh, okay. I think I got too many alerts on or something like that. So they let me know, like, you only can do 10 alerts, right? So, all right, I got you. I got you. So I won't be able to probably do alert for that one. You can only do 10 with the pro. But I'm gonna drop that in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody, any other questions as we just kind of mark up these charts? We got about 4 more to do. I am hungry. Anybody going to the Taco Tuesday event? Shout out to everybody in Atlanta. Like the Taco Tuesday event. If you're on this live screen and you're in the stock group and you're in Atlanta, get up with me. Let's go out. Let's go eat some tacos and trade today. All right. So if you're in this stock group and you're in Atlanta, hit me up. Let's link. Let's go to Taco Tuesday today here in Atlanta. I got 2 VIP tickets free for you and whoever you want to bring. Like, that's next level. All right. So if you in this stock group, shoot, and you want to go, let's go. All right, you guys. So US 30, this my boo. It's my baby. I haven't traded her in a minute. I had caught this move down here. Take profit 1. Let's remark this up. Anybody got any questions, y'all? Because we're about to end this session as soon as I get finished marking up these last charts. So sexy. This is what I love about US 30. Like, look at the 20 pip mark. Like, I'm just gonna put it in between there. Like, just look at how 20 pips look. I mean, 20 pips is just like right there. It's like it barely needs to move. I think that's why I just love to trade it. Because I can just hurry up, make that money, and be done. All right. And this is another stock pair for my stock users, Dow Jones. We already did this one. Wait a minute. Did we do this one? Oh yeah. See, look, we almost got that. It looks like it's gonna break this EUR GBP. It looks like it's gonna hit my alarm here pretty soon. All right, so let's see which ones we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 10 charts. 10 charts, 10 charts. I will do one more as USD CAD because USD CAD does really good in this session. I want you guys to be able to trade some in the session. I mean, this was just sexy. Break, retest, would have got in right here. And the take profit was right where them green lines is. 20 pips was right here. 30 pips was right here. 40 pips was there. Man, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Come on, man. I know y'all see it. It's so sexy. I know y'all see it. So look, all right. This is the last one, family. Please ask any questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Where can you find out more information about this strategy? Well, if you're already a beautiful member within our community, you're lucky because you have access to some of the best. What you would do is you would go to your Go Live sessions where we have the educators that are going live on demand at our will, basically. Go there, go to, I think, the Gold Cup channel and find Christopher Derrick. He doesn't really teach his strategy. He kind of just does it. So you got to probably go back in a lot of his old videos to get the concept. I just kept watching it and just kind of caught on, right? So, all right, family, that's pretty much it. We got 11 charts. I need y'all help, though. I need y'all help. When I drop, because this is the thing, it makes no sense for me to get on here, drop these charts out, and then y'all don't even mark them up. Y'all just let me mark up all this money, and then you don't mark it up. And then I come in the group and I'm like, ooh, who took that USD CAD trade we marked up? We just cashed out. And you looking a little dumbfounded because you like, well, damn, I ain't even mark it up. Well, I'm telling you guys, mark these charts up, mark them up. This is literally 11 sheets of money that I'm about to put into the group for y'all. So without further ado, you guys, it's about 9:52. This call is normally only an hour. We do this call every Tuesday at 8 a.m. Tell your friends, tell your family. It's open up for the community. So tell your friends, tell your family, and I will catch you guys next Tuesday. Oh, really quick, you guys, really quick. At 10:30 on this same link, we're gonna have momentum call with Miss Success Money. Mental momentum. So get your mental and get your mind together for the day, and let's make this money, y'all. See y'all at Taco Tuesday tonight. Peace. Somebody, and send me your cash app, whoever was supposed to send it to me.